Hi friends, welcome back to the library. Don't forget to stop in this week. We have out a Thanksgiving craft. So you just have to color him in and write what you are thankful for on each of the feathers. Or you can get mom or dad to help you with that part. But they're available for grab and go kits at the front. And since it's Thanksgiving, today is our special Thanksgiving story time. So we're going to start off with a little song. This is a fun one. And it's sung to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. And everybody knows that song, right? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, but we're going to put a turkey in there. And it's, hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? Hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? With a gobble, gobble, gobble and a wobble, wobble, wobble. Hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? Okay, if you want to try that again, see if you can do it with me this time. So now we know what we're doing. We're going gobble, gobble under the chin. That's supposed to be his little thing that hangs down from his chin. Okay, are we ready? Hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? Hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? With the gobble, gobble, gobble and a wobble, wobble, wobble. Hello, Mr. Turkey, how are you? And the reason we're singing about turkeys is because we like to eat turkey at Thanksgiving, don't we? What other kinds of things do you eat at Thanksgiving? Do you like pumpkin pie? That's a favorite at Thanksgiving too. We're going to sing a song later about that one. Alrighty, so here's our first book, Bear Says Thanks. And this is a Carmen Wilson book, and the pictures are by Jane Chapman. And as I've said many times before, bear books by these two people are my absolute favorites. They are wonderful stories. Alrighty. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored, 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 and he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner, a feast I could share. But he looks through his cupboards, and his cupboard is bare. Then Mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie, and Bear says, thanks. It's a pretty small pie for a big bear like that, isn't it? But it's a big pie for Mouse. Bear says, goodness me, a delectable pie? But I've made nothing, he adds with a sigh. Uh-oh, there's something on this book. Looks like someone was eating when they had this book. We shouldn't eat when we have our stories, should we? Then they hear, hi-ho, and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Oh, everybody's bringing food to Bear. Maybe they will have that feast after all. Hare hurries in front from the cold rushing wind, and Bear says, thanks. Of course, says Hare. Then he points to the door. Here comes Badger. He's got even more. What does Badger have? Looks like he's got some fish. Brr, says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles real wide. I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole. And Bear says, thanks. Bears really like fish, don't they? And I guess badgers do too. Then Gopher and Mole tunneled up from the ground. We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around. There they are. They really are having a feast, aren't they? There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den. When it flutters, owl with raven and wren. Oh, when in flutters owl with raven and wren. That makes more sense. We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea. And then Bear says, wait. Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. You have brought yummy treats, you are so nice to share. But me, I have nothing, my cupboards are bare. He's ashamed to show his cupboards. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, there's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food, you have stories to share. His friends hug him tight, it will be all right. And then Bear says, thanks. He's feeling loved by all his friends. They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground, and Bear takes a seat while his friends gather round. In a cave in the woods, in a warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend Bear. They pass around platters, and they tweet and they chatter, and they all say thanks. That's what Thanksgiving's all about, isn't it? Spending time with your family and friends and giving thanks to all that you have. Or, excuse me, Bear didn't have much, but all his friends helped him out, didn't they? And that's what we like to do, too. All right, here's another song, and this one's going to have pumpkin pie in it, which is one of my favorites for Thanksgiving. Okay, so for this, we're going to pat on our laps. So we're going to go like this, okay? Oh, we're going to go like pumpkin, like that, okay? We're going to stay to the beat of that. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin head. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin eye. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin cake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin shake. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, 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 boo! So we threw a little bit of Halloween in there too, because that's coming up soon. So that's a fun song too. All right, here's our last story for the day. 10 fat turkeys. This is a funny one. Pages part. There we are. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble, do a noodle dance. 10 fat turkeys fooling on the fence. Looky, said silly turkey, swinging from a vine. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Whoops! There are... One fell down. So now there are 9. So if you can hold your hands out, I can't hold my hands out because I'm holding the book, but you could hold your hands out and count down. So right now we're down 1 finger, right? Looky, squawks a goofy turkey, trying to roller skate. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oops, now there are 8. Look behind me. Do you see another bear book behind me? Bear's New Friend. I have a display in the children's room with a bunch of different books, and that's one of my favorites, like I always say. Alrighty, 8 fat turkeys. Looky, calls a foofy turkey, flapping to blue heaven. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oofsie, there are, what are we down to? 7. 7, cries another turkey, balancing some bricks. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Uh-oh, there are, do you think he's going to make it? I think he's going to fall. 6. Looky, hoots a brother turkey, swaining a swan dive. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oh no, there are 5. Looky, whoops another turkey, strutting on a boar. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oh dear. Now there are, we're down to 4. Now I can count with some fingers. Look, he hollers out a turkey swallowing a bee. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble, mercy there are. He's eating the honey out of the beehive. Well, maybe not the beehive. There's the beehive out of the honey bucket. Now there are 3. Look, he howls a goony turkey, whistling in a shoe. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Uh-oh, there are... Look, he is wearing a shoe on his head. Now we're down to 2. Look, he shouts a loony turkey, blowing bubble gum. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble, pop. Now there's 1. Oh, there's 1 guy left. Look, he yells a plumpest turkey, jumping up and down. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. That's all. There are none. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Do a noodle dance. No more turkeys. Crash, bang. And no more on the fence. They all fell off the fence. I figured that was not a good thing with them all on the fence. Just a minute. What is this? Bibble, babble, jibble, jobble. Looky, look at me. 10 fat turkeys fooling on a tree. They went from a fence to a tree. Those turkeys, they're into some nasty business. They're going to get hurt. All right, guys, so don't forget to come down and pick up your Grab and Go craft. You want to make a turkey, and you can give it to somebody who you're thankful for. See you next time. Bye, guys.